Alright guys, hello and welcome back to our journey to level 99 with the Kilika Beast. So we're jumping right back into a league here. Going against the Luki Goers, Ronso Fangs taking on the Guado Gories, Albert Sykes taking on the Kilika Beast. So I know I have a tournament available, and I promise you I will play those tournaments. I keep on getting torn on how I want to go about this. But I recently, well not even really recently at this point, I increased the level of all of the Kilika Beast players. And on their team I also put the Aurochs. I guess I should clarify that. I didn't increase the Kilika Beast players level. I increased the Besaid Aurochs levels. The original Aurochs plus Tidus. Oh, no, I think it's just original Aurochs. And I put them all on the Beast team. So players like Vorja and stuff did not get their level increased. Players like Waka did. I don't know. I feel like I made that very confusing. But yeah, no, we increased their level to like level 50, right? And we want to face them and see how they play. But it's been so long. It's odd. It's almost like level 50 is just becoming standard now because it's been so long. Like we've kind of hung out for a bit. So now level 50 is nothing. But we are still going to play them in this league and kind of see what happens. And essentially what's going to happen after that is we're going to make a determination and a decision on how we want to go about, this series. Because if it goes really well and it's a really tough match and, it's everything we ever hoped and dreamed, what we might be doing is we might be moving to a situation where we manually increase the level of the opposing teams just so that they're... and I don't know, they're a little bit better as players. I think there could be a lot of value to that. And I mean, if it works, I really look forward to it. What we're trying to avoid is the streak of dominance that we showcase with our teams. I mean, you guys can look at every journey we've done. It starts out a little bit rocky sometimes, and then it just becomes brutal. Just absolutely wiping the floor with teams time and time again, and that's not necessarily what we want. And my hope is that if we increase the opposing team's levels, it makes the games more difficult, and it allows us to naturally get experience more. I think overall it might increase the length of the series because we won't be able to just farm experience, which is by far the most efficient way to do anything. It's just pass back and forth. Like naturally playing Blitzball, you're never gonna hit that level. But if you do whatever you do, you could, just from playing. So I lost my train of thought. I was thinking of something else. It's really stellar commentary. But yeah, no, we're gonna obviously face off against the Beasts once they pop up. Then we'll have a good time, good match hopefully, and go from there. It's tough to say. I'm not sure how it's going to go because every single player is so different at so many different levels. So if we make a player like 5 levels more than us, then it's going to be a little bit challenging. And initially when we made the Aurochs level 50, that had matched most of our players, but we've played so many games now, it's no longer relevant. They no longer match or even close to a few of our players. A few of them are pretty distraught. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's tough to say without actually playing that game. The big thing, and I mentioned it last video, but I want to play them in a tournament. So when I face a super Kilika Beast team, it's gonna be through a tournament, which I know begs the question why are we playing a league right now? I'm of the opinion that they're no longer a super team. If they're all level 50, they're no longer super good. They were when I made them level 50, and I thought oh, I'll face them soon, but I haven't faced them soon, and they are no longer as good because we're over 50. We're over level 50, so it doesn't matter anymore. If we were below, if we were 45, that'd be kind of crazy. Level 45 us versus level 50 them. Not a guaranteed loss, but a healthy competition. I don't know if we have Sphere Shot Tech copied. Oh, we do. Warbite learns it. Oh, that's perfect. See, we're getting techniques. That's beautiful. Oh, I always mess up the spin ball. I always keep on just mashing the A/X button, whatever you want to call it. But I always start mashing that button, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I was supposed to tech copy something, and then I just never, I never had begun the tech copy. It's always a shame I do that. I definitely should get a little bit better, but you know, it's just like a force of habit, like that I just constantly do now. Catch is halved, but there's not a lot of time. I was just shooting that as kind of a throwaway. Yeah, a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. Sphere shot for Larbite, and level 48 for Kilika. That's nice. And if you guys are a fan of the Final Fantasy III Let's Play series, I believe we're going to have more videos Monday. I took a little bit of a hiatus from that, just because I'm at the point where I've got to grind, and I didn't have time. I feel like I talk about the same thing a lot, but it's true. It's kind of the same story with life. I had some other things come up and had to take care of those. Mostly the other things that come up is just work. Like, I've got a project at work I got to complete, so you know it's no longer 9 to 5. It's more like, you know, 9 to 8, and it's you know, life gets busy, and you're like, you know, this one pays me money, and this is like a really fun, fulfilling thing I do, and to do the fun, fulfilling thing I do, I gotta keep on paying, you know, for the place I live, all the, you know, the joys of life. I guess it's not too bad. It's still crazy to me though. It still blows my mind how much we've recorded and like how far we've gone. I really didn't think we would we'd get this far with the recording, and I definitely didn't think I'd have like an audience for this as much as I do. I don't know. I had very low expectations, I guess is what I'm saying. I definitely kind of believed that Blitzball, it was something, it's always challenging because it was something I wanted to do, but I didn't really consider like, oh yeah, someone might want to watch this. Which is weird considering, like, dude, you uploaded it to YouTube. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like, people weren't gonna watch it. But no, it's still wild. And I've got one of the things I really like is I feel like I still have ideas. Like, I still have ideas of what I want to record, and I'm discovering new things, and kind of going with the flow on that point. That's actually the thing. I've got too much to record in like too little time. I need more time in the day to record everything. And I think what it really comes down to is I need to improve on my time management. So that's the big thing for me. I'm just trying to manage my time a lot better than I do currently, and you know, record as I can. I mean, all in all, oh, nap shot, oh my gosh, that is insane. That is such a good technique. Nap shot 3 is definitely going to take over for Iskin as the #1 technique. When possible, we want to use those nap techniques. They're incredibly effective, and especially a shot is always 100% better than a wither. A nap shot is always 100% better than a wither shot, unless they have some sort of like resistance. You know, it's literally the math of like 50% chance of having like block or catch, or 100% chance of knocking them out. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the time management. I need to get better at managing all that stuff. There's still a lot to record. I think that's the big thing. And then I've got another series and got some things I'm working on. Now, I actually need to buy more recording equipment, or at least another HD PVR to record off the PS3, because the old one died, so I can't do the Final Fantasy Overpowered series. So I need to get one of those ordered soon. I don't know. I was thinking about just like calling it, but I don't really want to. Like, I want to finish that series properly. I messed up the tech copy there. Did a little bit early. Now there's I think I mentioned it, so like on the docket to record, just giving a short, you know, the last minute of this video sneak preview, So number one, we're doing the journeys. Well, actually, no specific order. Number one, we're doing the journeys, and then everything after that is who knows what order. But the Let's Plays, the journeys with mirrored teams, all quotes in specific regions of Final Fantasy X. So, oh, there it is, perfect. So what that would mean is in Besaid, you have specific quotes your characters have. In Kilika, you have specific quotes, and Luca, and well, maybe not Luca as much. But then me and High Road, like there's specific things your characters say during battle, and I want to document and like record all of those and upload them to YouTube as like all quotes in the region of this and like that, and it's a big task, and I'm in the middle of doing it, but I don't know when I'm done. I think the biggest difficulty I have with it is I don't know when I'm done. Like I don't know if I'm missing a quote, like because I'll be recording quotes and then like maybe they'll say something else and I won't realize that was ever said, and it's definitely a lot of this is gonna be kind of boring. I have an Excel spreadsheet with like specific actions you can take, specific party members you have, and who's entering and exiting the battle, and the actions you take, and then try to do every combination a few times to try to trigger a quote. But yeah, it's time intensive. But yeah, talking about Blitzball more, we got Iskin level 54, Vorja level 52, and Deem level 57. More pass, shoot, HP for Deem, more endurance, pass, shoot, block, HP for Vorja, and more endurance, shoot, attack, HP for Iskin. Nice. So we got to boost his contract. The Luka Goer's expired. Biggs is signed for 2 games. Dude, the Kilika Beast losing games, although they're the best team. Or second best team. Ronso Fangs take a 2-1. Albed Sykes take theirs 3-0. Alright, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.